And
Yeah,
that's,
I mean, is like for a Sand King, is something like a Guardian Greaves still an item worth getting? Because obviously then that's having an extra purge for a silence then.
Ooh, what's it mid Beastmaster? Yeah, this mid Beastmaster. Okay, and it's a big power spike for the silencer. Last word as well as Arcane Curse is very powerful. I would know. I've been spamming the hero a lot. Oh, oh,
Locked up
that's
though, Malfurion. Look at this damage, he's trying to juke in the trees, but it's just not enough here at Tomo. First blood picked up there by Noob. Does have enough mana to just buy boots if he wants to get back, but it will delay his Vanguard.
I doubt he's buying boots because he has horsepower.
That's very true. That is very true. Ooh, Ghost though.
Oh, oh.
Pretty low. Delight finds him. Going to get the kill, but good pressure applied. Actually, we look away, and Omar dies up top. Winterbear's diving past the tier 1 tower to secure a free kill. Very nicely done. Meanwhile, inside the Dire Jungle, Samaya was chasing after Pastille. He kills the Hawk just in time, but unfortunately, it doesn't make a difference. The axes still find him.
And even G-Edge is kind of coming from the other side. Pastille, there's a lot of hate towards him, and he might... He's going to walk into G-Edge here. Oh, dear.
Yeah, gonna poke onto him. Amar, silence does land. Deadshot pulls him back into another silence. It's a freebie. GH actually getting the credit for that one as well. Very tasty pick up there onto poor old Pastille. And if he's not careful, he might die again. Meanwhile, though, making a move on towards Noob. Two people trying to run him down. He's a tanky boy, and he will be able to get out alive. Delight, though. Oh, the Deadshot. Perfectly placed into the fog. He's just going to get ran down. It looks like Samel had already used this raw, but it doesn't even matter. They get another kill to add to the tally.
He left the jungle because he was like, oh, it's chasing me, guys. I don't want to share experience, but they just get out of the frying pan into the fire.
They're going on him again, Atomo. They're just going to dive straight past the tower. They want to catch him before level 6. And there's just nothing he could do. He's just ran down with ease. Kill going the way of Samel. Really are starting to make this Storm Spirit regret his life in this game. Yeah, Malfurion's going to be the target of choice if they can get him. Obviously, Johnny Pro is going to be there for a snowball save. Stomp comes out, not going to land on towards the Job. There's going to be the Stampede. What a perfect placement there for the Ghost. There's no save to be seen from Johnny Pro. And he too will get ran down. Question is, does Samel... I should say, does he use the raw, but he'd already used it. Never mind, I'm blind. They're going to get the kill regardless.
It's a long day, but it's alright. It's alright. Our third series looks like he's trying to lay him a little bit here on Johnny Pro, but he is definitely going to be losing his life. So far, Catchel has been relatively uninvolved. He is the highest CS on his team. I think he's got the richest, almost the richest player as well. I guess the problem is that if you jump in with your ultimate, the global can counter top lane. Nope, this would be a lovely kill.
Yeah, big pick off to find there. Unfortunately, Johnny Pro is the one that gets the kill credit, not Malfurion, which is who I'm sure they wanted to actually give the money over to. But Malfurion already with the Falcon Blade, going in for the Chrysalis, and then I'm sure it's going to be
big jump.
The Ags after that. Ooh. Attempting to go towards Ghost, close to the
big
T1 tower.
dive.
The TP's coming in immediately, and Pastille, he's just already chewed up all of his mana. He's in an awkward spot. One final zip to make the gap, but there's going to be the Stampede to chase after him. Deadshot will land. There's going to be the global, lock him in place. Good spirits also there to catch out Catchel. You actually push forwards there, going to drop down the epicenter. GH in a very awkward spot. The slow though from the dagger, it actually allows GH to disengage, and the crit comes from behind. They finish off Catchel. At the same time that was going on, Atomo, they also killed Malfurion up top.
They do have the egg this time on Delight. He wasn't level 6 in the previous fight, so he has it now. However, it's like, you got Burrow and that's it to lock people down.
Yeah, not really much.
Okay.
Good dead shot lands on towards Johnny Pro. Gonna hide inside the Roche pit. Snowball will delay this one. Actually, the aggressive sit forward here from Pastille with the Sunray as well. They're trying to focus on towards Samel. They still do lose Johnny Life's Pro. Egg dropped. But where's the protection? It's miles out position, but Pastille does get the deny at the very least. But unfortunately, it still debates his team here at Tomo. They lose one, they lose two. It's an awful scenario there for Winter Bears.
They can't fight without Catchel's Blink. They very clearly want to go for engagement, but he can't get that stun off, and they're like, who goes in? How do we handle this? Let's bait them in Roshan. No, it's just my accent is so bad. It sounds like I'm mocking. I'm not. Oh, catch him! Oh, he's being mocked.
Yeah. Silence into dead shot into stun. There's just nothing you could do. It's just another free kill.
Especially if you can get it from the Tormentor. It's like not. It's borderline not worth buying. Oh, top lane. Mid lane
That's
also.
just a free kill towards Pastil. He just gets picked off in the mids. Ghost is going to be A-OK up top. But I feel like... Oh, okay. Jump forwards. Raw's going to start this one off. Silence.
Good heal.
Not going to let it... Oh, he actually gets pushed back into the silence there because of the ice shards. Is it going to make a difference? Catchall better be able to survive, but Sumail's first life will go. But like you were saying, that was about to time out anyway, so it doesn't even matter. And now here comes the counter attack from NIGMA. Galaxy Malfurion hung around way too long.
We'll see what they want to do. They don't have eggs, but it's coming up in a bit.
Okay, Johnny Pro.
Okay.
He's making a very aggressive move forwards here. Runs into several members of NIGMA Galaxy, and he's just dead. Jump force with Sumail there, blink straight past everything. Raw on towards Malfurion, but they force the buyback out on towards the Tusk. In goes Noob as well, making a lot of chaos into the backlines, but the Gyrocopter is still gonna die. Noob is just way too tanky to go down. Johnny Pro's in an awkward spot, but the Egg plus Sunray doing some good damage, but Ghost, look out there with the BKB, jumps into the backline, kills the Egg. Pastil, he's trying to run, but they drop like flies, Otomo, and Catchall, the only survivor with a sliver of HP. It's a huge victory for NIGMA Galaxy. There is one eventually queued up for Malfurion, but even if you get rid of one, there's going to be the second silence. It just completely shuts out everything you want to do. Oh, what perfect place dead shot. They're just going to focus towards one crit. They need a second. BKB is there. It's going to be enough to secure the kill towards Catchall, and now poor old Johnny Pro. Shard's trying to make space, but again, another use of the dead shot. Actually, they attempt to re-engage. Global silence comes on now, plus the Stampedes, and they just disengage there for side Galaxy with Pastil. Thinking about trying to pursue for more, but might have to change his mind. But in comes Sumail, the big scary boss. Trying to find Delight, Raw lands. That's a dead Phoenix.
Oh, Stevie was on cooldown for 2 seconds when the roar came out for Delight. Again, there is no global. He used it to save Ghost. Winter Bears, Silence is going to get banned out. He puts you in such a weird timing situation all the time. Oh, we want to fight. He just used global, but where some of us are dead. We group up. Global's about 40 seconds away. Still? No. No. You're not going to die one versus one.
He might actually just go down to Amar here solo. Duking in the trees. Can he find him? He does. Oh, okay, that's really roughed out. Your mid laner gets soloed by a support, and he was trying to do some Q play. GH in some danger. Glimmercape though is able to get the space, but Johnny Pro tried to focus on another kill. We'll be able to get the grab on towards the silencer, but it abandons his carry. Although huge re-engage there from Catchall. Look at the damage, plus egg off towards the side. Ghost is evaporated. He will die, and now Noob hit there by the egg. They're going to try and focus him down. Burrow in towards the snowball. The chain stunts are perfect. And there it is. Winter Bears finally get a good victory.
Even with the pipe, this damage from the Phoenix is massive. What's he going to be building next? He's going for the Shiva's Guard. I like it. Delight is thinking, yo guys, let me in. I'll do it. Mid lane?
Oh, global used, and Sumail just beats him down. I don't think he even needed the global to secure that kill, but just guarantees it. Meanwhile, Amar trying to solo up Delight, does get the dive away with the TP. Oh, the dead shot.
Oh.
So perfectly placed. Gets the kill. I don't think it would have mattered. I think Ghost probably would have killed him either way, but it looked good.
No global,
setbacks will be going down before the Phoenix and Sand King are even respawning. Actually, a buyback. They really want to take this one. They see what they find. Control just onto Umar, but they want to disengage it. Instead, it's actually Ghost jumping into the backlines. Pastil's just going to die. The silence lasting way too long. Catchall now jumps on in, but the DPS he can do is just nowhere near enough. Another crit for 1200 damage there from Ghost. Gets a double. Noob jumps in. Easiest two-man stun of his life. Grabs the two supports. Egg going to get scrambled. They will at least get rid of the first life here of Ghost, but it makes no difference to Tomo. They're still just hemorrhaging lives left, right, and center. They're all dead, and there is the GG.
Too awkward by Winter Bears. They don't know how to play from behind in situations like this. Pastel absolutely suffered. He's always been the tip of the spear, and he just wasn't able to have a good game. The late blink from Catch also slowed them down.
I mean, again, this maybe all stems from the first pick of the Storm Spirit as well. Just
Yes.
Pastel already put into an awkward position. He actually ends that game 0-10-1.
Brewmaster is one of those heroes who I feel like doesn't really care about anything that Enigma Galaxy has. As long as you can get your brew split off, Radiance is pretty good. It's a very good pick, and the hero was buffed a lot recently. But does force Magnus to a carry role, which is unusual. Oh, there's Sumail Zero.
Invoker though. Alright, Invoker coming out for the mid, so it is going to be the carry Monkey King there for Ghost.
As Enigma Galaxy, they do smoke up a bit late. I mean, they were like, they got to the lane, then they smoked, so they're thinking now, oh!
Ghost though, he's been found by two. The two-man boundless off, but he's so damn slow, and the dot damage is coming through. First blood is picked up there for Delight. Fantastic start here for Winter Bears. But I feel like Ghost is going to be A-OK for fast Flame. Basically equal in terms of CS, 11-1 against 11-0. Delight getting aggressed. Forced to disengage. There's the Sunstrike, and it lands. Kill picked up there for Sumail. That's alright. Well, it happens.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, the GH is certainly not complaining. As
TP mid.
Oh, okay.
Omar comes in here, trying to make a move on towards Pastel. Turns around there with the use of the Remnants. Nearly gets a double. But unfortunately, not enough to actually finish him off. Johnny Pro coming on in. Doesn't have anything off cooldown, though, so can't get a counter kill.
That's still, I mean, they're still forcing a movement from the enemy side. Like, it's not that bad, but the angle is rough, you know?
It's pretty good right now, though. There it is, dead shot into the silence. Can Sumail get himself out of this one? Actually goes for the Sunstrike with the use of the Cold Snap. It's good damage, but not enough to get the kill. Instead, Pastel gets his 6, immediately dies for the double there. Managed to pick him off. Noob TP's in, but like I said, it's too damn late. And they disengage.
I think too often it's just not worth it.
That's quite slow and clunky. Oh, mid, Pastel. In danger here from Sumail. Does have a little bit of mana left, but it doesn't matter. Mark comes in there with the power shot. Kill secured. Well, I mean, it's one of those things you don't want to like use your zip too early, otherwise sometimes it can just put you in an awkward spot. And yeah, it's just one of those times where he held on a little bit too long. Does get punished.
But bottom lane.
That's big. Rotation comes in from Pastel, finds the kill, and Ghost is dead. At the same time, now Furion up top. Ooh, barely able to get himself out of there. I did observe, we'll see him. Oh no, the dead shot actually into the tree. This does spot him out. Long zip there from Pastel. Good boundless though on towards 3. I don't think it's going to make any difference though, Atomo. There's just too many people around him. Although he's buying time. Here comes the rest of the Galaxy. But the Cyclone tosses Noob up into the air, holds him back. And Catchall just goes after GH. Should be able to solo kill down this AA. And it's a double for him. And now Noob's the one in an awkward spot. Although the brew split's about to end, but Noob's still taking way too much damage. He's going to be able to get off the combo, plus the Sunstrike, but Catcher will survive, even with the power shot. And Noob is the casualty in response. Winter Bears man with a huge victory at the spot.
3-0. And Catcher got 2 of those kills, a massive. Ghost is only level 5 at 9 minutes in. He needs to get out of here. This is not the place for you to be anymore, buddy.
It's really not. Oh, I think the Remnant actually spot Ghost from the high ground. Pastel, though, using his mana aggressively, trying to go for this kill on towards GH. And it looks like Catchall's going to be able to finish him off. The question is, can Pastel get out of this one? Ghost's going to try and get the grab if he possibly can. There is going to be the Vortex, but the power shot comes on through, puts an end to him. The Ghost has to be careful. Very low, very good. Shackles lands towards 2. Sunstrike just barely clicks on towards Delight, and Sumail there. Close enough for the Cold Snap. And it will secure another kill. So, Enigma Galaxy, they are able to bounce back.
But it is an item that can help you get really good, you know, like those kills early on. Oh!
Okay, Arena dropped, Catchall in danger. Sunstrike also coming through. He's so damn tanky. But eventually he does go down. There was literally only 2 seconds away from his ult being off cooldown. Potentially could have survived. But on the flip side of that, Sumail does get counter-killed in the mid. So they even the slate there from Winter Bears. Looks like now he's going to start farming up some triangle stacks that were made. Definitely some money that he very well needs.
For sure. Oh man, Ghost. It is. This is why I don't like carry Monkey King. Oh, Omar?
Yeah, he's getting aggressed right now. Still holding on to win run for as long as possible. Finally, he will use it, but he should be away. Oh, dead shot lands. Oh, maybe he's not away. Casual just runs him down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, I hear an RP. I hear an RP.
Up top goes. He's been caught, skewered back, and another death here for this Monkey King. 1 and 4 is his score.
Radiant's bottom
Glad they're just not being able to find any space to breathe here for NIGMA Galaxy. Noob, though, has been able to come in here with this arena. Ice Blast lands on towards Malfurion. And it looks like the Magnus will be killed in kind. Samel there with the finishing touch. Pastille, though. Good damage. Can't force down a kill, however. They're pinging onto him. 5 heroes going to try and collapse on top of this man. He does have his ultimate available. The question is, can he get it off in time to actually escape? There's just too many heroes around. Ice Blast, Sunstrike, everything used. And it's a big pick-off.
Noob timed the spear into arena perfectly. Like, he had no chance to react. But I've never seen it closer. Like, I've seen the spear fly out as the arena goes up, but that was as close as it gets. Oh, they want to fight, though.
Ghost was not expecting such a counterplay to come his way. Picked completely by surprise. And there's a bit of retaliation that comes on out there from Winter Bears, but it is still really a favourable trade for the side of Galaxy. Maybe they're going to try and go for a +1. Huge combo on towards Pastille. He is dead. Well, the Malfurion skewer forwards. Deafening Blast actually holds the charge. Instead, he's going to commit the solo RP, and that damage might just be enough to finish him off regardless. The Sunstrike does connect, but it's not really any follow-up damage. And Omar has been caught here from Catchel. Although, maybe Omar can get himself out of this one. It looks like he will. Dead shot, gone the wrong way. Okay, he will survive at the very least.
This game, he's playing super ballsy because he's like, I had a good lane stage, guys. I want to take risks.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like he's even really like super up there compared to his other teammates. Oh, meanwhile, as soon as we talk about him, he does get collapsed on. Very dangerous combo. It keeps on coming out. It will make a big difference when he eventually can get it. Question is, will Winter Bears find and pursue him even more?
Johnny Pro is 3rd in net worth. Oh, well, Pastille.
In danger. We'll get another kill on towards this Storm Spirit. Just huge pickoffs keep on coming out on towards this guy.
Region's shaping up as Monkey King finishes up the Radiant. So there's Radiance for each side. Malfurion. Malfurion. Imagine if he had a blink.
Oh. Okay, Boundless off, but the BKB that was just completed here for the Mag does get used. RP lands on towards Ghost. They're trying to focus down on towards this Monkey King with the usage of the Vortex. They're locking it down, but the Glimmer actually keeps Ghost alive for a little bit longer. Out comes the Cataclysm as well. The damage is huge, and Ghost just heals straight back up. And that was an awful fight here for Winter Bears. They lose 2. They were able to pick up GH at the very least, and Catchel now is going to try and do some work as best he possibly can. But it looks like they're just all going to have to split up and run. This is a disastrous fight.
Oh, they might get him.
Sprues are about to end, but it looks like they've grabbed Light up there towards the north side. And now the Brew split ends for Catchel. He's going to try and take Omar to the grave with him, but it's not enough. And it ends up being a 4-for-1 exchange favoring NIGMA Galaxy. Yeah. They roll straight into this one, and NIGMA Galaxy are just on the complete opposite side of the map with no vision in the area, so it's looking like a free Aegis there for the side of Winter Bears. Oh, Cataclysm though will scout this out. They do get the kill on towards Catchel. They see Roshan dying, but they know they're not going to get there in time, so they might just settle for this top tier 2 instead.
Now that's fine. What you know, trading Catchel, who doesn't have his ultimate even available. You have BKB available on the Magnus. Let's see what we can do with this. As NIGMA Galaxy, they're smoking up, going from behind.
Quick engagement. The wombo combo's there, but he's able to get the BKB off. Survives about half HP, and he just full-on retreats. In jumps Pastille to try and make the space, but Noob will try and keep himself alive for as long as possible. Catchel there with the split in the back lines. But even still, Noob's just trying to run. Pastille charging forwards. He has the safety of the Aegis, and the first one will be used. Ghost, though, in an awkward spot. He's trying to survive. The Tornado will just land on towards Johnny Pro, who goes down immediately afterwards, so he will die. Pastille continuing to zip in and out. Catchel, though, his split ends. Maybe he's in an awkward spot, but Pastille continuing to be such a nuisance here, just distracting them so much. The Boundless! It lands on towards Malfurion before he can get the RP, and it ruins everything there for the side of Winter Bears. and somehow NIGMA Galaxy come out that fight miles ahead. Yeah. It's awkward as well, because like you want your sort of Magnus to be the frontliner, but without the Aegis, it's just too dangerous. Like, who else needs to be? I guess Catchell has to be the one hitting these buildings, but obviously he's not too great at pushing buildings on his own. Meanwhile, poor old Delight will just eventually die up top, getting played with.
The ultimate does make them spend a little bit more time, but does lose his life at the end. And Pastel back to his near Ice Blast.
Johnny Pro take a lot of damage, and actually the two supports of NIGMA Galaxy can try and fall back. Sunstrike though will at least kill Johnny Pro. GH just glimmer TPs away. Pastel though trying to pursue for a +1, but Ghost actually popping out there with the Wukong's command. Malfurion immediately skews him outside of the radius, but the monkey still lasts quite a while, doing a fair amount of damage to Catchell, and eventually he will just get ran down here. No mana left to play with, and perfectly timed skills just blast him as soon as he lands.
Meanwhile, Monkey King is building towards the MKB, has the Mage Slayer, BKB, and Radiance for a while. Nope.
Okay, Arena. There's the BKB, the Malfurion tries to go for a Harpoon Skewer, but misses on both of them. Shackles land on towards 2, Jump Force from Ghost, they blast down Delight, and now Catcher with the ultimate already used. He's going to try and pursue for more. The Tornado, perfectly timed, in comes the Blood, plus the Cataclysm, just annihilates this Storm Spirit, and Catcher, his ultimate half duration, and now he immediately just turns around. He wants to run away, but unfortunately, it's just a matter of time. 5 seconds until the ult's over, and look at that, he just goes AFK. He knows it. He's dead.
I like how he was saying, now I'm feeling it as he runs. Malfurion was not even involved in that fight. He was thinking of going in, and he's like, nah, I'll just farm up instead.
Well, looks like they're going to try again. Ghost jumps on through. Delight able to get off the ultimate just in time. Oh, actually, RP commit. They're just going to focus this guy down, and they will be able to kill him. Ghost actually gets a godlike spree because of the Radiance, which is funny, but that's a big kill to find.
Johnny, again! That positioning! And now Catcher might die. He does have his ultimate. Can he get off in time? Doesn't look like it.
Chains on down. Meanwhile, more happening actually in the jungle. GH and Omar are soloing Malfurion! Oh my lord, that's not good. Yeah, like I said, it's just a few misplays on positioning. Meanwhile though, Sumail maybe in danger here. Pastel trying to keep chasing with the BKB, the rest of the team turning up, and it looks like they will be able to find this kill, however long it takes. Although, the huge turnaround there with the Ice Blast! They actually killed 2 in response.
It's a good angle. Going for the Monkey King, not ideal at all.
No, okay, Ghost. Caught. There is going to be the pullback, but the immediate Arena jump forwards as well, trying to make space. The Monkey King loses his first life. RP is available if they want to go for a counter play, but Delight's just going to die. Buybacks immediately, and it looks like that's the cue there for NIGMA Galaxy just to disengage.
Has to be careful he doesn't get hexed by Sumail. If he does, that's going to be probably... Oh, what? That was not one angle.
That is huge. Immediate with the Hex and the turnaround the Arena as well. Pastel gets destroyed. No buyback for 70 seconds here at Tomo. It's an awful situation now to be in. And it could very well mean they're going to lose their middle set of barracks as well. It's just looking so damn rough, but they're playing very clean. They're not really leaving many opportunities for Winterbears to find free pickoffs. And just a casual spear finds Pastel. Shackles, everything connects with the Ice Blast, it's tons of damage, and it's an absolute freebie. Catchell also dies at the bottom part of the map. Sumail and Ghost pick him off on their own. And it just continues to get worse and worse. There is a buyback for the Pastel, and he may very well be forced to use it soon. As Omar, getting super low, Glimmer just barely able to get himself out of there. But they lose to Light. Johnny Pro's gone as well. Malfurion trying to run. Glepnir holds him in place. Finally, the buyback comes out from Pastel. But the BKB for Sumail denies any control onto himself. And he's just forced to disengage.
That Winter have to contend against. Ice Blast. Oh,
Ice Blast isn't actually going to land there. Actually, it's going to be the pullback on towards the MK, but actually it's Noob who's tanking up the fountain there with the use of the bulwark. And it just allows Ghost to hide himself on in there, get several kills, even getting the grab on towards Pastel. And that, my friend, looks to be the end of the game. There's just no way for Winterbears to turn this one back around. And what a way to finish, I feel. They're still not even tapping out. Maybe we want to dive inside the fountain and they get another pick off on towards Catchall. But this is more than over.
They call it. GG that's it, game's over. And I gotta say, there are a few things that Winter Bears can definitely take from this. Firstly, the laning stage went well for them. They were 5,000 gold or 6,000 gold ahead at one point. And I thought, oh wow, this is good. Catchall's got early Radiance. You know, Pastel had a good time against Sumail.
It was just real rough. But that first, what was it, 15 to 20 minutes or so, Winter Bears were just really playing as a team. They're making solid moves. Like I say, Catchall as well was doing a fantastic job, but something just slipped and they fell apart at the seams, and NIGMA Galaxy were able to capitalize on those mistakes and, yeah, really just ran away with this game.